Hello, friends. Welcome to Tori Talks TV. This is our review of This Is Us Season 3, Episode 13. It's called Our Little Island Girl. Oh, so sweet. So, I really think this episode should have been called This Is Beth.
This is Beth.
Yeah.
Or The One with Beth.
Right, exactly. Because it was all about Beth, which was really cool.
I'm not mad at that at all.
I don't usually like the ones that do that they go, like you would say, off the main narrative. Mm-hmm. But I think Beth is interesting, so I wasn't mad at it.
Yes.
So, Beth is traveling with Zoe, her cousin, sister cousin?
Sister cousin,
yeah, that was really cute. She's traveling with her to go visit her mom in Washington, D.C. because she's having some hip problems. And, okay, isn't her mom played by the mom on The Cosby Show?
Felicia Rashad!
Oh, she's so good.
When they showed her at the school and we see her get injured, I was a little confused. I was like, where am I? Who am I seeing? Like, I thought maybe it was a flashback because it was Felicia Rashad from The Cosby Show.
I see.
And then I realized, no, this is present day.
Yeah.
And that's how she injured herself.
Right, the hip.
She was, like, going up the stairs. She's a principal at a school. She's going up the stairs and they, like, bump her. And so she bruises her hip.
Yeah, exactly. Bruised hip. Yeah.
Oh, it was a harsh.
That looked pretty bad. But yeah, so, being the good daughter that she is, Beth goes there. And then we get to learn about Beth's past. Yeah. So, little Beth, she wanted nothing more than to be a ballerina. And her dad was just so proud of her, and he liked to brag that she could dance before she could walk. Wasn't that so cute? Yeah, so she wanted to be like a principal ballerina, and she wanted to like make history because there were at that time no black principal ballerinas, right, in the companies. So she worked her little tail off, and her dad was like, I'll just work more and we'll finance this, we'll make this happen.
Her mom wasn't all in on that, but her dad was like, we're going to do this for her because she danced before she could walk.
I know, Katie was so proud of that.
Yes, and so she did it. She felt a lot of pressure to be the best.
Yeah.
But she tried her best.
Yeah, and you get to see like the personality of her mom. She's pretty tough. She's pretty hard on her.
Scary.
She expects a lot. I know. Yeah. But then her dad was just like the sweet and affectionate, one. But anyway, so Beth turns out to be not as strong as a dancer as she would like to be, and she's having to work harder than everybody else.
Her body changes. Like just as becoming a woman will make your body change.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't have like the right body. And she'll have to work even harder to succeed. It's not impossible.
Right.
And her mom's like, now you can't quit after all we've invested in you. Which that was kind of like a...
That was a little much. Yeah.
Well, she only wanted to scale back too because we learned that her father was sick.
So her dad is sick, and it turns out he has lung cancer. What was really sad was when she felt like she caused him to get sick.
Because he got lung cancer and he never smoked. Right. So then she thought it must be like the stress. Because he worked so hard.
Right.
To fund her
sad. Dancing. Yeah.
I know.
That was super sad. But then her mom's like, oh my God, stop. Like, get over yourself. Basically, that's what her mom said. That's how she comforted her. But anyway, did you notice how much teenage Beth looks like adult Beth?
Yeah.
Like, is that her daughter in real life?
I don't know, but they do a really good job at casting. Like,
they even had do you see the little black spot in her eye?
Mm-hmm.
That was brilliant. Those contacts?
I know.
Or do they just, have a casting call and they're like, somebody has to have the little black speck in their eye?
You must have to put that in there.
That was amazing. So, they bounce back and forth from, little Beth, middle Beth, and then adult Beth. And it's really cute to see Zoe and her and, their relationship because, Zoe had a really rough childhood, so she went to go live with her as, a teenager. So, Beth's mom was basically, her mom. Yeah, yes. Exactly.
And Zoe was a little sassy. She was kind of allowed to get away with more because she wasn't her actual daughter, but then she did fear her too. I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. So ultimately, Beth's dad passes away. It's very sad. Obviously, they're all distraught. But it was the moment that they obviously wanted you to remember was when she was little Beth. She was teenage Beth. And she was saying goodnight to her dad. And she kind of turns back at him. Like she wants to say something. And she's like, Dad? And he's like, yes, my love. So cute. But then she doesn't say anything. She's just like, good night. And she leaves it at that. But you could tell they wanted us to feel that moment. Wait, what were you going to say? So back to adult Beth. You see her and Zoe, smoking a joint.
Oh my gosh, they were
in the laundry room.
So funny.
They were so funny, yeah. Just to keep it light. That was really funny. But so then again, because they bounce back so much. So you see them, they have the list out for Swan Lake because Beth tried out for Swan Lake and she's looking for her name. But she had to take some time off after, well, she didn't really get to take some time off after her dad died, but they thought she would.
Yeah, she didn't.
But so she didn't get a lead part, basically. So they were like, well, we thought that you wouldn't be up to it, but is that really the reason?
Well, and I felt so sad because the person who got the lead was a new young like black ballerina, and it kind of annoyed me that was like her competition. Like there could only be one black ballerina who could be successful, right? So I thought that was like an interesting little like social commentary on like the the dance world, and, what they would allow.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Well, so little Beth has to go and tell her mom, like, I didn't get the lead. And so her mom, remember, her dad is gone now. And her mom's like, well, here's a book of how to get into college or like how to research college. She's like, basically, let's just cut this off because you didn't get the lead in one part. But I don't know. I really go back and forth because, I mean, I think her mom was just doing the best she could.
I agree.
So it wasn't that matter.
I was really torn in that whole thing because her mom did support her back when her dad, encouraged her to make that decision. And then I kind of see why she did it. She was like, okay, you didn't. No, we've done this for so many years. It's very expensive. I can't afford it now that it's just me.
On her own.
And so now you need to go to college. And I think Beth's kind of on the fence too. Like, I'm not 100%.
She didn't really resist it.
No, and she also met Randall.
Oh, that was so cute. So she gets dropped off by her mom at the little freshman mixer.
Yeah.
And
she's wearing those cute shorts.
Yeah. She was so cute. Their little boots.
Adorable.
They look like the
I was like, I want to wear that outfit right now.
Yeah. Do you think we could pull that off?
Maybe you.
Maybe. No, I don't know. I still think I'm too old for that. But anyway, so yeah, at the little mixer, she bumps into somebody and it's Randall.
Oh my gosh.
That was so cute. Randall. I'm so glad they did that.
Wait, was that Howard University?
Oh, wait, what?
Hey, wait a minute.
I didn't even think about that until you just said that.
They didn't mention the name of the university.
Didn't.
And remember, we're not sure what happened. I don't know.
Well, that's something to think about.
My mind's racing now.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Well, so nonetheless, basically back in the present day, so adult Beth is talking to her mom. It's like, I think it's like the middle of the night. Her mom can't sleep, so she's like trying to help Beth find a new job because Beth has to tell her, like, by the way, I lost my job.
Yeah.
So her mom goes into panic mode. It's like 3 a.m. and she's trying to help her find a new job. She's like, no, I don't need you to help me. And she basically... No.
They're going to photocopy the resume and send it out.
Yes. Right, exactly. So...
Get some good quality paper at Staples.
Yeah.
Some cardstock.
Exactly. I was just trying to help.
Beth is like, did we just flash back to when, 1990? Well, it's so funny.
Yeah. No, she got some pretty good singers in there. But it also turns very serious when she's trying to tell her mom, like, you're a lot. And she's like, don't you see, like, my other siblings don't come around you? And she basically said in, like, a really, like, strong statement, she's like, around you, there's no air. Oh, man. Like... And I was like, whoa.
That was deep.
Yeah.
That was like, ouch. But it was also very like she processed that information.
Yeah, she did.
She's a good mom.
Yeah, she is. Because later on, she talks to adult Beth and she's like, after your dad died, I did lose my air.
Mm-hmm. She circled back. And she took responsibility. I was
she
really
did,
impressed.
Though. Yeah, she did. And she's like, you're right, I did. I don't have air around me because that was gone when your dad died.
Your dad was air. That was such a good moment.
I know. Again, the writing is so good. I felt like this was more reminiscent of what This Is Us is about because the last few episodes, in my opinion, were underwhelming.
It was a detour that I could have done without.
Yeah, I agree.
And one episode.
They spent too much time. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So we're getting back to the This Is Us that we know and love. So that was a very heartfelt moment. And then she kind of... Beth, it's like all was forgiven, and she's like, oh, no, I know you're a mom, I'm a mom, I get it now, like, you were doing the best you could with what you had.
Right.
But I have to talk about the most touching moment of the episode, which personally was hard for me to watch. So, remember when I was telling y'all, I know you saw it, but, so, you see little Beth, and she's looking at her dad, and she wants to say something, so adult Beth goes into that same exact place, and she looks back at the chair that's empty, of course, because her dad died, and she says all the things she was going to say at that time. So that was really sad, but the line that got me, the zinger, was, I can't be me without you, to her dad. I know, that was like the worst thing ever, but anyway, do you want to move on? Let's move on. Okay. But anyway, yeah, but that was really sad, so that was a really touching moment, and really hard to see.
Yes.
But then at the end of the episode, Beth returns to Randall, who's just the sweetest husband ever. Sweetest TV husband ever. Let's do that. Let's do a Fab Five about that.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I
okay.
like that.
Yeah, so she basically has decided, I'm going to go take a ballet class, like, in her adult life. And she's like, I'm just going to, like, see what I remember.
That.
Yeah, that was really cute.
I love that, and I love how it came to be, like, with this whole story. But I'm also a little worried because we still know that something's going to happen with her and Randall.
Because of what we saw last, like, before the holiday break. Yeah.
And then the season finale from...
Yeah.
It's all going to come together.
Yeah, so, because while she's there, somebody was like, oh, class is about to start. You should take the class, like, one of the teachers there. And she's like, no, actually, I think I want to teach. So that's kind of where they leave it.
Yeah.
So she wants to teach ballet.
Wow.
She doesn't want to work for a law office. That's boring.
No, that's so boring. That's not Beth. That's so not Beth.
Back to Beth. Yeah. Right? So that's where they left us. Really good episode. I know. I really, really liked that episode. I needed that because I was like, oh, come on. Anyway. Yay, we're back. Yay. Okay. Back, yeah, exactly. So join us next time when we talk about the next episode, which will be episode 14 of season 3 of This Is Us. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you then. Bye.